Okay, so let's see where this leads. Under stress, Carl is less accurate and runs short. What? What? What is stressing me out? What is it? Is it you? Is it the plank? Was it a stressful plank? Was it the strength that I needed to pull? Jim blowing at a few guns, he couldn't bring them all at the same time. What? Oh, you want me to use a gun? Hold on, I got this. There we go. I am ready to take on whatever. Oh, never mind, I'm back here. Okay, cool. Well, we got the gun. So that's good. We got some knowledge on this whole...
Ice seemed to take over this place like mold. That wall wasn't there earlier. How was he going to get out of here?
Okay, I got dynamite. Time to blow it up. But, yeah, the revolution. I should probably get out of here. Right? Oh, goodness.
The ice, oddly, did not budge despite the powerful fiery blast. Something was definitely rotten in this place.
Yeah, I don't think it's the ice. I don't think ice can rot. I think I gotta go down here, though. Did the blast clear this place? Okay, so here's what I want. Okay, so I should be able to actually quick swap now. Actually, this just brings me back here. What? Okay. I am actually ready for a fight now. This isn't right. This isn't right at all.
Carl suddenly felt observed. He was worried about a presence around him.
Okay. I shot a ghost dog. Was that the presence? I might be able to blow this up, actually. Yeah. I think the dog was the presence. I think we're good. That was extremely easy. This seems very dangerous. But I am out.
No stone can withstand the force of dynamite.
Move it. We could have just jumped, but we don't want to risk breaking our legs, and we want to have a way up, so we're gonna do things properly. Okay, well, that was a thing that we went through. So there's definitely some supernatural thing, unless there's a new species of mole wolves that I wasn't aware of. Okay, hold on. Where are we? Right now. Oh, we're back here. So if we go to the right, we can meet the road again. If we go straight, we should be able to get to our snowmobile. Right at the entrance of the cave, where we left it. At the invisible wall. I don't see it. Is it still here? Well? What? Wait, was it moved? It's... Okay, it was moved. And so was the truck. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be using the truck because I can't map on the snowmobile as much as I like it. It's not exactly efficient for traveling to get out of the car every time. So there's a cave that we haven't explored all the way at the bottom here. And that's where we're going. I'm going to quickly stop by the general store. Because I kind of want to read the journal entry about the wolf and the cave thing. Blowin was definitely planning something big, but the dynamite and firearms blew up in the great icy emptiness of Meniston. There are no small revolutions, I guess. This guy is a revolutionary hideout where he's getting ready for the liberation of Quebec. He seems angry at Hamilton. I don't know if he's angry because he's English or because Hamilton is a real scumbag. Petrified denies nature has its own justice. Wasn't really that eye-opening, but, you know, it's better to just double-check everything. Oh, a letter. Letter for Gilles. To Mr. Gilles Lachance in South Meniston. Dear Mr. Lachance, we have carefully taken note of your complaint regarding the collapse of a natural cave on your property. However, given the absence of any actual damage or injury, we cannot move forward with this investigation. The natural cave cannot be considered a personal belonging. Furthermore, your claims regarding the landslides caused by the work in the new DW Inc. mine seem outlandish, as the mine is miles away from your property. Also, it is imperative that you secure your property, as you would be held accountable for any injuries caused by the steep terrain. This is where Crying Wolf leads you. Sincerely, Pierre Valjean, Registrar Sûreté du Québec. Oh goodness. So the cave here caved in? Can I actually enter it? I don't think I will try to reach it. I am fairly positive I explored the house here, but I might be wrong. They all look very similar.
The air was freezing, right down to the bone.
I have not explored this at all. Whoops.
That window had seemingly been left open for a while, Carl thought. Given the punishing weather, it couldn't have been intentional. The otherworldly ice had struck again. The woman's hopes and dreams were frozen in eternity.
Okay, hi. Oh, something is hidden.
Was hidden under the stairs.
Let's remember that. Maybe they got a Harry Potter in there.
The man grabbed his rifle. Carl felt a sense of dread in him.
So they were all trying to fight these this Wendigo, I guess. Bertrand Lachance, 1948.
Perhaps their spousal relationship had been cooling down lately. It seemed like secrecy was commonplace in this house.
Okay, a plank close to the bathtub. Oh, never mind. I can just get it.
The vision's veil was lifted, and he was back to reality. A reality in which Giselle, Gilles' loving spouse, was motionless, frozen in ice.
Oh, okay. Giselle's diary, page 1, September. Mother once told me, when I first met Gilles, that I hadn't picked the brightest bulb of the lot. And as the years fly by, I'm seeing the truth of her words. Always trust your mother's wisdom. That blackmailing scheme is a prime example of Gilles' brightness. He's like a small dog. He thinks he's bigger than he actually is. He growls, genuinely thinking he's scary, but everyone knows he can be pushed aside with a small kick. He truly believes he can blackmail Hamilton, the big boss himself. It's going to be a long time in hell before my poor Gilles can manage to pull off such a feat. After all, Hamilton's a rich, learned, and influential man. Not only is the blackmailing idea bad to begin with, let's be honest, Gilles is way out of his league, but Gilles doesn't even know how he's actually going to carry this out. I don't even think he ever would. He's just throwing random threats out loud in the kitchen. He says he'll do it eventually, but I know better. Successful blackmailing requires masterful cunning. And Gilles is a master of nothing. He's a slave, and forever will be. I often look at that safe he keeps hidden in the fake wall, in which he stores all those incriminating documents he intends to use. I just can't come to grips with the sheer ridiculousness of the whole thing. It is true that Hamilton would still have to figure out the combination of the safe where everything is hidden. Only problem is, Gilles himself tends to forget the combination. He has a trick to help him remember, his father's first initial, followed by 3 numbers I had to engrave behind this pendant. Who could possibly have a hard time remembering 3 simple numbers but my Gilles? October. Gilles has trouble sleeping. He will flail his arms and legs in his sleep. I told him this blackmail business would be hard on him. But that's the problem with idiots. They always think they're the smartest person around. No matter how hard you try to shake them, Hamilton will find out, and then we're done for. We'll have to move to Valdor and live with a small fry. I'm shaking as I'm writing this. I cannot believe I've taken part in this tragedy. I haven't done anything. Why do I feel so guilty? Poor girl. She was so young. Oh. She's talking about... I think she's talking about the girl that was killed and buried. The thing that started this whole thing. Maybe the thing that Hamilton killed. I can't see anything. Wait, what? Looks like they were repainting the whole house. Fill a bottle. I'm good for now. The unpacked boxes suggest they just moved here. And they already have secret compartments in the walls. Cool. What is this?
Looks like the holes in that puzzle are there to stay.
Can I finish it? Can I sit down and finish it? Doesn't take long. Come on, it's just a couple pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. Some pieces are missing. Where did they go? What? How am I supposed to finish the puzzle if the pieces are missing? Giselle? Y'all not doing this right. Can't just hide the pieces of the puzzle. What is
The
this?
pot was cold, and the stew inside wasn't cooked. It's likely that poor Giselle was slow cooking it before she got snapped. What a waste.
Maybe I can still eat it. With this freezing temperature, I can probably, you know, it's probably still good. Right? I've yet to find the clock that works. The pendulum's working. It's stuck at 3 p.m. Okay. Anything up here? Just some plates. A mug. And some peas. Okay, you know what? I think it's about time we open that. But first...
Ah, moving. What a pleasant activity. Of course, you'll find the record player only to find the records weeks later in some random box.
Right, yeah, because they were just getting in here. So... I think I have the combination.
Carl had seen that kind of safe before. With its double-layered security system blending letters and numbers, its code couldn't be broken by the common burglar.
Yeah, so... I don't remember the number, actually. 734. Okay, hold on. Give me a moment. 739, 739, 739. Okay. So, I don't know what the first letter is. She said it was the initial of his father. I don't know what his father is called. So, Chaz LaChance.
The general store, along with several more infrastructures in the area, had been acquired by wealthy industrialist William J. Hamilton. Perhaps the village should be rechristened Hamiltown.
That's a good wordplay. Chaz LaChance changes hands. Founded by Bertrand LaChance more than 20 years ago, the general store, better known as Chaz LaChance, maybe Che LaChance, I don't know, is one of Maniston's economic mainstays. Since the passing of his aged owner, however, business wasn't as blooming as it once was. Gilles LaChance, inheritor of the humble establishment, has no choice but to sell everything to William Hamilton, the rich and famous businessman who sparked a major controversy last year when he announced the reopening and expansion of his copper mine. As of now, operations at the general store are expected to remain unchanged despite the change of hands. Gilles LaChance still helms the register. So, I got the code. It is B739. 739. Aha, got it. Easy. Compromising document. William Hamilton is a crook. He has been blackmailing everybody in the village, myself included, like the infamous Seraphim Poudrier. In this document is proof of every bribe paid by Hamilton to the federal authorities in regard to the acquisition of his damned mine. The fact that he used his henchmen to instill terror within the village will not sway the tribunals down in Montreal, but the fact he has been bribing government officials surely will. I can already picture it making the front page. The English are all the same. We will prevail. Written with different ink. That's the red part down here. Hamilton is not only a crook but a murderer. I do not believe in his remorse. I firmly believe he will pay for his crime. I do not believe in native magic, but I do believe in their vengeance. Okay. Can I... There's there no more? says that I can change pages. No, never mind. That was all there was to it. 3 domino pieces and 2 dice. What are you gonna do with only 3 domino pieces? I don't know. No idea. Okay. Let's see what they said about the murder. Blackmailing Hamilton would have been beyond Gilles' capacity. Could he have bitten off more than he could chew by jumping from blackmail to murder? More likely, could Giselle have convinced her husband to kill? After all, her docile partner seemed to obey the strong-minded woman. Huh.
What a mess. Clearly, there was some major revamping work underway here. The place looked barely habitable.
Oh, thank you for the film. That's always nice. That painting is upside down.
The cross looked after a marriage's well-being and served as a motivator to uphold the priest's sermons calling for more little worshippers on one hand and cautioning against guilty pleasures on the other. Indeed, the Lachances were still part of the God-fearing generation.
I see. Can I take this hat? They're not gonna use it. Looks pretty nice.
Beautiful portrait of Gilles and Giselle, bound together by the chains of conventional love.
I love conventional love. The box full of Harlequin novels.
A nice white coating would restore the room to its charm of olden days.
Looks like they didn't like the look of this place.
Many boxes scattered about. Carl didn't need to summon his detective training to quickly figure that the Lachances had just moved in.
Yeah, I figured that part.
Many boxes
Okay,
scattered.
so can I close the window? No? Okay, I think I'm done here. I guess. It's been good having you. Oh, it's night. Wait, is there a time thing here going on? Should I wait for day or am I gonna explore during the night? Can I sleep? Can I go up in their bed and be like, I'm gonna rest and wait until tomorrow to continue the investigation? Is that an option? Doesn't look like it is. Okay, well, no sleep for the wicked and the detectives, I guess. I'm gonna go out in the dark. I'm gonna enter a cave, so it's probably not that much of a difference, I guess. Actually, I want to try something. Okay, so the lantern is good. I wanted to see if I could attach it. This makes it a little creepier. Why don't you see if I could attach it to, like, myself? You know, so that I could actually use a gun while being able to see things as well. So I'm guessing this goes... Oh, I don't see the footprints. Okay, but anyway. Yeah, I can see that it's dark game. So, okay. I guess I'll have to walk to the cave on my own. And oh. You just appeared here. I'm gonna take a picture. Oh, those do not go where I thought they would. They're going that way. Huh. I'll keep following the traces. Oh. Hello. What are you doing here? Are you Giselle? Wait. Are you the first one I've seen before? If I continue this way. Am I going back to general store? Yes. I did not go the right way. At all. Oh, was Giselle the one? Okay, it all makes sense now. That's Jill's. That's why I had the combination. That one is Jill's, and the one inside is Giselle. The one over there at the window. You were Giselle. Yep, that makes a lot more sense than whatever my brain was telling me. Okay, I'm going just quickly back in. Got a little bit of warmth. Now we're gonna head for the cave, which is in this direction. Okay, I like how open it is, but I also don't like how open this is. Oh. Dynamite it. Get me out of here. Goodness. I'm gonna enter that place, and it's gonna fall on top of my head. Most likely. Hold on. Is this a little better? Is the lantern better or is the flashlight better? Lantern does more around. Flashlight goes a little bit further in. Okay. That makes sense. Cool. Is that it? Do I need more dynamite? Is that what's going on here? Or is that just for this? Yeah, I might need to come back here when I have more dynamite. So now, what we want to do... I don't know if I went up there. Nothing is marked. I might have missed that. I want to go here just to see if I missed something. And then we can move on to whatever is farther down the road where we haven't gone yet. Which is all the way like up in this direction. In the northern area. Okay, first of all, as always, check people's mail. Letter for Wilfred. Dear Mr. Roy, I am writing this because I feel guilty. The other day, Martin and I were taking a stroll not far from your house, and we saw that the door of your shed was open. I wanted us to mind our own business, but Martin likes living on the edge. He took a few shiny things, including some bullets. Now, my dad always told me never to play with those things, so I immediately put them back. But Martin hid the other things. I confess, Mr. Roy, I have so many regrets, but you mustn't call the police. You won't call them, will you? My father will be so angry. I will bring back all your things, I promise. Marie Bedard. Bedard? Marie, you seem like a nice person. I'm sure you probably brought everything back, as you promised. There's no way you wouldn't, right? There's no way I'm going in and everything is just gone, right? You wouldn't steal from people. That's just kind of messed up. Also, I have a bad feeling about the dog. Okay, it's not in there. Hello? Doggo? Little popper? Oh, what is this? Note from Jean Roy. We fled. It was getting too dangerous. More people live in North Maniston. It will be safer there. Okay. So the North Maniston is the place I haven't gone just yet.
It was a classic Canadian house, except for the absent horde of kids that would normally be swarming about.
First of all, fire. There's no line, of course. Oh. Okay. Anything here? No. I think this would be better. This. There we go. Yeah, I can see a lot better now. Somebody was playing chess.
Just one more move and White is checkmated. Game over. It seems the game was abandoned right before the final strike came down.
Or they just realized, hey, you've won. There's no point in, you know, finishing. The fantasy, page 1. Matthew had yet to add murder to his curriculum. He was fond of new experiences, especially the most thrilling ones. And taking the life of a flesh and bone individual who the night before was still able to think, dream, fantasize, calculate, read, held the promise of exhilarating sensations. Unlike Raskolnikov, it wasn't about axing an old Jewish hag to pieces to test some lunatic theory, not at all. Matthew just wanted to know how it felt. It seemed so simple. Horribly simple. He didn't have any particular victim in mind, like most people. His desires ran quite wildly, so he only had a vague idea of them in mind. He pondered using a rifle or a knife, assassinating a young girl or an old man. He tried to focus on practicability. His victim would have to be defenseless. Bodybuilding wasn't exactly Matthew's strong suit. He would have to act spontaneously, but not too much. He wasn't that eager to learn what spending the rest of his life in prison would be like. Some experiences carried just too high a cost to be worth it, really. Oh, okay. Cool.
Simone de Beauvoir, Claude Lévi-Strauss, Hannah Arendt, Roland Barthes. Carl was surprised by the literature filling this liberal-leaning bookcase. Could there really be intellectuals dwelling in this far-off land?
Well, for an intellectual, you have very little books. Like, you could have a little more, you know. Oh, that's just another entrance. Not down close. Oh, this door opens both ways. That is, odd. Oh, what are you? No, no. Shh. Open. What are you? What is that? Oh, matches. Okay. Hmm. Cookie jars are always too high to reach. Of course. Otherwise, the children will just eat all the cookies. And then there's gonna be no cookies left for everybody else. Oh. Yeah, that makes more sense. I have looked at you more. There's a lot of pictures here.
The photograph was snapped not too far from here, Carl noticed. The couple seemed to be very good friends.
Yep, they look like really good friends. Composition of the picture, not amazing. You gotta work on that.
The couple radiated something akin to lightheartedness, to freedom. Perhaps some people out there truly found a way to live happily ever after. A picture of Wilfred in his youth. Carl figured right away that the man must have been some kind of wildlife officer.
Okay. They left the bathroom light open. On. You got a cat? That's a really cute looking cat. Can I close that? Okay. Nope. Okay. Fine. Whoa. Anything in here? Right. Interact with that. What? Oh, is it on the other side of that? It's probably on the other side of that. Haha. Okay. Anything of interest? Turn on the TV. It's my favorite program. That's a odd looking picture. Oh, page 3. The first time he met Beatrice, however, she unexpectedly revealed... Hold on. Let's read them in order. We don't want spoilers. Let's look for page 2 first. Where's the light in this room? Is it behind the door? Oh, Kona, of course. Win if you pass, go. That's my favorite kind of winning strat. Okay, page 2. It was around that time that Matthew met Beatrice. Of mediocre beauty at best, the girl with her distinctive features, cheeks covered with large pox-like freckles, Jew nose, oily forehead, tired but vibrant eyes, shaded red hair, slender as a child's body, chirpy laugh. You name it, it was the very image of innocence. That happened to be precisely the kind of victim Matthew was picturing in his mind, though. One night, as he was contemplating the ceiling from his bed, he swore to himself again and again, "I'll kill her." His dreams were later filled with images of the imminent crime. He had come up with a simple enough plan. One fine evening, he would visit her place to become familiar with the area's intricacies and feel closer to the impending murder. To slowly dig into Beatrice's thoughts, desires, dreams, and abilities. This way, he would be able to get a concrete sense of what his sinister deed would be stripping away from the very fabric of life. The whole thing would take 2 days, a week at most. The first time he met Beatrice, however, she unexpectedly revealed her troubled origins to Matthew. She was adopted at the age of 4, and recalling her former life still gave her a hard time. She played the piano in so graceful a manner that people often thought she may be the natural offspring of a musical virtuoso. She always cried before falling asleep, torn from the inside by a dreadful pain she couldn't explain. She confided to him so profoundly that Matthew couldn't get enough, coming back every night to learn every single thing of what would come out of that delicate mouth after pulling one last breath out of it. Every night, he reflected on what the death of Beatrice would mean in terms of losses to humanity's common heritage, be it the sound of her sobbing or of her piano melodies, the compulsive tapping of her long index finger on her temple when she harbored dark thoughts, or any other little thing. It didn't matter. Everything would indiscriminately vanish. Everything. All these thoughts made for some blissful slumber indeed. Then days became weeks, and before he knew it, it was Matthew's turn to throw his secrets at her, his hopes, his cries of despair, as if throwing coins in a wishing well. She'll be dead by the end of the month, he promised himself. Are they fish bowls? There's no fish in here. I think you failed. What is this?
A murderer's diary. Carl's detective training compelled him to write some excerpts down. What sort of monster could give life to such a bizarre tale?
The two lovebirds were still going at it 7 months later, though, confiding fears and desires alike near the fireplace several days a week. The populace took notice, and wounding words eventually found their way to Matthew's ear, prompting him to take action to prove his gentlemanship. He had to ask Beatrice's hand in marriage. It would have more than enough time to kill her later. Today, when Matthew stares at the motionless ceiling, just like he did 20 years ago, he still wonders what it would be removing from existence by slitting Beatrice's throat. What it would be depriving his children of. Then, as if soothed by his fantasy, he gently drifts off, smiling the night away. Oh, that's nice. He found love.
Not a single weapon was left. All of them were gone.
Are you Beatrice? Is that what's going on? Is that the family? Are you the murderer, wannabe? That's nice. I like him. I think it's pretty cool. But also, I don't know if this actually leads me to anything. Hold on. I know it got me some things. Wilfred is in charge of maintaining law and order in the forest surrounding the Menacin region. He is a gamekeeper. It makes him the only authority figure for several miles around. Chibogamo police officers must not come to this village often. The day before I arrived, he saw something that convinced him to flee. Such bravery coming from a gamekeeper. He headed to Menacin North with his wife. While escaping, the Roys took a detour to see the Blaze family. From there, Wilfred and Alexander went out looking for Gilles LaChance. The threat must have been huge for him to go through all the trouble. Okay, so this is the piece I was missing for the other house. You know, the friend that brought the other family together to go north to escape this danger thing. So that concludes this part, which means now we gotta go actually find them in the north and see if they have, well, if they're still alive, and see if they have anything, you know, to say about this. Because if they were running, it means they knew something was going on. Gotta say, driving in the dark is not as peaceful as when it's day. It feels very lonely. It has that big, like, oh, what? That's new. Tree fell in the middle of the road. So I know that I missed something here, but I genuinely don't know what it is that I missed. I don't know what it is that I missed, but again, I might have to come back
Carl
later.
felt that the store and its surroundings still held their secrets, and he didn't like to miss out.
Yeah, I really don't like to miss out, but I really don't know what I'm missing from that place. I really wish I did, but I don't. Wish I did, but I don't. Oh. A landslide.
The track was fresh. That meant the car sunk down just a little while ago. Now where the hell could the passengers possibly have gone? There was only void where the road should be. Carl hated dead ends. He felt trapped. It was as if the road had drowned in the lake. He would have to find help by another road.
Okay. Anything in here? A lone boat. Okay. Everybody's running, but not all of them find their way out. A car was abandoned before a road that caved in. What happened to the passengers? Oh. I need to head north. My investigation will not be complete without taking a look at Hamilton's lodge, but the road has caved in and I can't really picture myself walking all these miles. I need a warm coat, I got. Guns and ammo, I got. Proper mode of transportation, I got. Find out how to get rid of the big wall of ice that came out of nowhere. Minor. I don't know what wall of ice you're talking about. I met an old man, a bit mad. In exchange for caribou and unpalatable drink, he will give me a coat. Okay, that is all of the things that I needed there. That's new though. Okay, so I gotta go back and come here with the snowmobile, I think. That's what I needed it for. That's gonna take a while.
Every message that I send you